Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we put on all of the makeup as you can see here. We're diving into the Colourpop X the Winx collection. So of course we have the eyeshadow palette here and we have a lot of colors on the eye. Of course we could always have more, but for the sake of the video, this is all we did. I love the look that I came up with. This is just something, I just wanted to put all of the colors on my face, but of course, you know, we can only do so much. But I love the way it came out. It's definitely way more colorful, way more my speed. I love a colorful look, but the color palette, of course, is amazing. In the collection, there was also 6 glosses. I picked up 2, and of course, you will see swatches of those as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna dive into swatches right now. Okay, so here's a look at the palette itself. So we have all 6 of our Winx gals on there. And this is the inside of the palette. Of course, we see all 6 in the artwork up here. Matches the unicorn that it comes in. And then the shades are in the back as well. This is called the Just Like Magic's palette. We have 15 shades in here, and they range from mattes to shimmers. It is kind of a more, I guess, like pastel palette, but we're gonna go ahead and swatch these now. Starting with the first row, we have Domino, which is this very shimmery, this is definitely, I think, a glitter. It felt like an eyeshadow at first, but I think it's a glitter. So it's a pink glitter with like, it has a bunch of different, it has like purple, green, gold reflex in it. So there is that one. Then we have Lymphia, which is like a nude pink. It's definitely a little bit just lighter. This is like a great transition shade to just start with all the other colors. Then we have Nature's Symphony. This is definitely a glitter formula. This is a green base with pink and orange and green, of course, reflex in it. Then we have Solaria, which is just a nice yellow. This actually has silver glitter in the formula. And I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it does have silver glitter in the act. And then the last shade in the row is Pure Magic, which this is a Super Shock formula. It's their cream formula, so it's a purple with green and it looks like just green reflex in it, but it's the cream formula, not a pressed powder. So that is the first row. Going into the second row, we have Fairy Vibe, which is just a nice cranberry shimmer. Sunbolt, which is an orange shimmer. Zenith, which is a matte, like a matte lime green, but it has a lot of glitter reflex in it. It has like silver and purple, green glitter reflex in it. Then we have a Rising Tide, which is a nice, love that color. It is a blue, kind of teal, I guess. No, it's definitely more blue. It's like a blue shimmer with, it looks like it has gold reflex in it. And then we have Digital Blast, which is a purple with a lot of silver glitter in it. Those last 2 shades were very soft. I think you can confuse them for the Super Shock formula, but they're definitely a powder. And that is the second row. On the last row, we have Sounds of Melody, which is a matte cranberry color. Then we have Dragon Flame, which is a matte orange coral, more orange though. Charmix, which is this beautiful mint color. Then we have Andros, which is this matte teal. This is like a true like green teal, I guess you could say. And then the last color in the row is called Sonic Bomb, which is a purple glitter base with so many different reflex in there. It has blue glitter, green glitter, pink glitter, and it looks like maybe like a silver of some sorts. But that is the last row. Just really quickly, I want to show a close-up of the glosses. This is the gloss in Aisha. This is the ultra glossy formula, but it has so much glitter in there. So pretty. And then this is the shade Stella. Again, same formula, ultra glossy lip, but it has so much glitter in there. I'm not gonna swatch these because these are more of a transparent base with a lot of glitter in it. And then here they are side by side. So pretty. Okay, so now that you've seen the swatches and of course your excitement is building, if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. So we're going to dive right into the palette. And I know you've seen swatches already, but this is just what the palette looks like. And of course we have the inside. So the inside of the palette looks exactly like the unicorn. And then these are the shades. But of course you've seen swatches of those already, so we're just going to put the makeup on. I'm going to prime. I'm gonna use the Anastasia. I'm gonna use the eyeshadow primer because we're gonna do, I have a very colorful look in my head. And I want to see if I'm able to put that into reality. At first glance of this palette, I immediately go to these colors here. So like the greens and the teals and that glitter. But the yellow like really speaks to me, and so does these. Like it's just so pretty. Like I don't think they could have done a better version of this palette. So I think I'm gonna start by building out my crease, of course. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy crease brush. This is the Thalia Soli crease brush, so it's nice and tapered. The color Lymphina. So just gonna swirl that color. Has a little bit of kickback, you know how I feel about that. I don't, so not that big of a deal to me. So I'm just slightly building. So this is just gonna be the transition of what I'm gonna put down after this color. I'm kind of just bringing it out, just like over here. Start kind of building out the other eye. So there's not like a whole lot of blending going on just yet because I'm kind of just laying down this color first. Yeah, so I'm gonna take kind of a tighter crease brush. So this is the JS6 brush. And I'm gonna grab the color Sounds of Melody, which is kind of a deeper, more like magenta-y shade. I'm gonna start to place this kind of right in where we put that other color. Yeah, kind of something like that. And I'm gonna kind of keep it a little high because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up cutting this and making it tighter. So, and then I'm just gonna flick it out just a bit. Now I'm kind of just going to diffuse the color out and kind of blend it through a bit. So I like this brush because it's dense and I'm able to blend with it as well. So I am really going to build the color up, make it as bright as I can, and blend it out. I want the color to be, I want it to be pretty vibrant. So it's just a little sloppier because I'm kind of just placing the color down. And then I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and really blend things out. But for right now, I'm kind of just placing the color where I want the shape to be. And then I'm making sure the color density matches to the other side. JH30 brush, which is a really large blending brush with no product on it. And I'm just going to make sure that color is blended and go back and forth and back and forth. Because we want a seamless blend. And of course, I'm going to lose a little bit of that opacity, but we'll be able to reintroduce that color. But I just want to make sure we have a blend. And then with that fluffy brush, I'm just going to dip slightly into the color and kind of reintroduce that color and blend it. So then I'm gonna do the little micellar water trick. So I'm gonna take a Q-tip. I'm gonna take this Bare Minerals cleansing water. I don't even think they make this anymore, but I've had this for a while, and I'm gonna go in and start cutting the shape that I want. So then we have that nice clean line. Just very tightly go back with the JS6 brush and kind of just reintroduce that color in the new shape. And I'm gonna redo the lid primer. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia, put a little bit just on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna slowly start just cutting the crease. This is the Colourpop E4 brush. It's like a flat concealer brush. And then I'm gonna start again patting out that crease. Then we're gonna start introducing the other colors. Okay, so now we have cut the crease. Now this next part is gonna be pretty tedious because I wanna take the yellow, the mint, and the dark turquoise in like a gradient. So now we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna take the yellow first, which is Solaria. I'm gonna take that on this Lilo & Stitch. This is the Wet n Wild packing brush. And I'm gonna pack it right in the front. This is like a really pretty, just like pastel yellow. So I'm just patting that in. And I'm gonna kind of get it right in almost like the inner corner. Ooh, that is very, very bright. So I'm gonna match it to the other side. Okay, so the yellow is down. I'm just gonna flip the brush to the other side. I'm gonna grab Charmix, which is this mint green color. I'm gonna put that right in the middle. Ooh, yeah, see, ooh, okay, so this color combo is pretty pretty. And then I'm just gonna like go back and forth and flip the color to make sure they blend. So I obviously don't want these colors to look like I placed one color in front of the other color. So I'm going back and forth and just blending the two. So I'm kind of just like flipping between them and blending them out. I'm gonna take this Colourpop E18 brush and I'm gonna grab Andros and then pack that on the edge. And this will be kind of the last color for the gradient. So then again, I'm gonna flip to the clean side of the brush, grab that mint color, and then make sure that these are blended. And this one's not as hard to blend because they're pretty similar in shade, but I don't want to lose the mint in the middle. So last thing left to do is I'm gonna add Nature's Symphony color. I think I'm gonna pat that like right in the center to add a little bit of light. I'm gonna use this like a teeny tiny little like flat brush in order to do that, so I can have a little bit more precision. I think I'm actually just gonna take my finger. So I kind of just blended it over a little bit through the yellow and the teal color. I don't want the shimmer to be super opaque or anything. I just want a little bit of the shine to come through. Now I'm gonna take this super small detail brush. It's just like a dome detail brush. I'm gonna dip back into Sons of Melody and just make sure that that color is still nice and present while these new colors have been introduced now. So I'm just kind of dipping in and then just grazing the top layer of the color just so I can build a little bit more opacity. Ooh, I love the way this came out. So I'm gonna throw on lashes, finish up my complexion. We'll come back to do the lower lash line and of course talk about the glosses. But I do want to show you the lashes that I am gonna wear. These are the Ioni lashes in the style Soleil. This is from like the Written in the Stars collection. And I think this was fitting. It was like stars and stuff, so it's cute. Like the packaging itself is cute, and I think the lashes will really complement the look. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. We have a full face on. So now let's work on this lower lash line. I'm gonna take this is the Victoria Lynn and Real Techniques 043 brush. Now first, of course, I hate it when the pans get messed up. It's so sad. I'm going to start with I'm just gonna go in gradient, so yellow, teal, and then, no, yellow, mint, then teal. So first I'm gonna do the yellow. So I'm connecting it to the inner corner in order for it to kind of just like flow a little bit more cohesively. I'm just going to, as the follow is happening, I'm just gonna wipe it away. It's a little hard to like blend, because of course with the lower lash line I want it to be a little bit more blended. It's a little difficult to do that with these kinds of shades because you know, you lay down the color and it's opaque, and then you try and go and blend it out, and it kind of shears out the color. So you kind of have to be a little bit more patient with colors like these, because you have to lay down the color and then buff it out, and then lay down more color and then buff that out. So that's exactly what we are doing. Ooh, even just this like on the inner corner, that'd be so cute. Then I'm gonna grab the next color. Then I'm gonna grab the last color and smoke out the lash line. And then I'm just gonna connect that to the outer edge. I'm gonna go in with some lower lash mascara. I think I'm just gonna use the Clarins brown mascara, because I feel like that'll give me enough depth without losing focus of the colors underneath. And I'm just gonna do just like that, just like a light layer. I just don't want my bottom lashes to be bare. I think the brown really sticks out in this kind of situation because it's against like lighter colors, so it actually kind of does look brown now. I'm gonna throw something in the waterline. I kind of want to do like a teal or like a blue. This is the Colourpop Princess Morebucks color. Yeah, I think that's too blue. I also have, this is the e.l.f. little stick, so I wonder if, ooh, I feel like that'll work. But I also have this LA Colors eyeliner. I feel like that's still too blue. I think I'm just gonna throw this. This is from their Mint collection, but Mint Mood, right? What's that called? Mint Melt collection. And this shadow stick is actually really bomb, so I actually need my big mirror for this, so give me just like 1 second. Put that into my waterline. Everything looks nice. All we need to do is a little bit of highlight. There's this shade in here that's Pure Magic, and it's like a white with purple reflex in it. I think that'll be a really pretty highlight for this look. So I'm gonna grab it on this e.l.f. highlighting brush. So there's just like a purple. It's definitely like a Super Shock formula. It's not like a powder. It is definitely like their cream Super Shock formula. I'm just gonna add a little bit of that on the brow bone. It's very pigmented. I think just everywhere else, I'm just gonna go in with Jacqueline Mesmerized. Kind of give it a little bit of a glow without it being too... I want it to be a little bit more balanced. So I think we're done with the palette. We're gonna move on to the 2 lip glosses I purchased. So I purchased Stella and Aisha. And y'all are gonna die when you see these. Of course you've seen these in swatches, but look at this marvelousness. It's just glitter, glitter, glitter. That is Stella, and this is Aisha. And look at this blue gloss. Like, are you kidding? Like, you're lying. Normally, I'm just gonna take off what I have on my lips. I was wearing this is the LA Colors lip oil. I just put it on to have a little bit of hydration. I don't think I'm gonna go in with like a gloss. I mean, with like a lip liner or anything. I just wanna see what these look like by themselves. Ooh. These smell like boba. Smells like brown sugar boba. Love that. So I'm just gonna go in, and of course this is like, it's gonna be a sheer gloss, but I want to see if the glitter will really pop out. Ew, this is so pretty. Yeah, this is so pretty. I don't think this is gonna read on camera. Oh yeah. Oh, this is so pretty. This is definitely not gonna read on camera, but you can definitely see all of the glitter reflex in it. You've already seen swatches of it, but I just wanted to show you up close. So cute. This would be so cute, like under like a black liquid lipstick or something. I love that one. So this is what Aisha looks like on the lips. I think it really does kind of bring out the blue. So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna take that off, and then I'm gonna try on Stella. Oh, okay, so this one has a little bit more pigment to it. I'm dipping in a lot, yeah, so I don't know if this is reading on camera, but this color has way more, yeah, see, I think you can kind of see it there. Has way more pigment as like a base, and then the glitter is really suspended in it. Yeah, you can kind of tell that this one has way more opacity to it, like more color to it. But the glitter in here is like a green, gold. These aren't sticky at all, too. Like, besides that, they smell exactly the same. But these are not sticky at all. They're very like hydrating feeling. They don't feel like dry at all. I mean, they're very hydrating feeling. They're not sticky at all. So I love that. I have the Ionic Cosmetics Black Liquid Lipstick. And I think I'm just gonna do like a swatch and see if the colors will show up better that way. So I just did 2 lines, and I'm gonna wait for this to dry and then put the lip glosses on top of it. So I don't want to get the applicators dirty, so what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing it and I'm just rolling the color right next to it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this silicone little applicator and pick it up. So now I just like picked up all the gloss. And I'm going to spread it on top of the black. Oh yeah, so it does. Yeah, so it really does kind of show up a little bit more. Here, let me do the other one really quickly. These are by no means perfect, but you can really see like the top one is Stella and the bottom one is Aisha. So you definitely can tell a difference in the colors. So if I were to wear like the black liquid lipstick on the bottom, it definitely would show up that way. So love that. So good to know. I don't think I will be doing that for this video, but I'm just gonna leave Stella on. But love. So yeah, this is the look we came up with, and I love it. So in the collection, of course, there's the eyeshadow palette. This wasn't a huge collection. I think because there's so many pieces to it, because each one has their own gloss. So there is a total of 6 glosses in the collection with the eyeshadow palette. And then there's like some jewels or something and a glitter. So oh, and then the 3 highlighting sticks. Yeah, so it wasn't like a huge collection. I feel like Colourpop has done bigger collections, but I think the lip glosses, having like 6 of them, really did take up, a lot of space. And then I think the whole staple of the whole collection is the palette, because they really captured the Winx in this palette, and I love every single color in this. So good job, Colourpop. You definitely have, of course, another winner of your hands. And not a bad launch for the start of 2023. So hopefully we see more exciting things from Colourpop. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I am going to take some pictures of this makeup and then wipe it all off. Tell me, I want to know, did you get anything from the Winx collection? Comment down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.